Yo, what's up, my fellow virgins? I'm back again with the motherfucking reaction video. So today we about to react to Sean Strickland. You feel what I'm saying? When he was on Theo Von podcast, when he got emotional about his past trauma and shit like that. I would like to say right here on some real shit, Sean Strickland, you're a true man for getting through this and letting this be uploaded. It's a lot. Mental health is a big part, and trauma is a big part in the human mind, and a lot of people thought process, and a lot of people pain in life, and a lot of people downfall in life. You feel what I'm saying? So, but at the end of the day, we got to get through this together. So whoever is out there going through something, always be there for them. Always check on them, make sure they're okay and shit like that. And always stay open and always talk to your friends because you would never know anything can happen just like that. So just be aware, ask questions. You feel what I'm saying? But let's get into this. Let's get into this video. Hopefully on some real nigga shit. We don't get emotional because everybody got their own problems. As I said, you never know. I probably got a little trauma problems. You would never know because nobody asked me questions. So let's get right to the son of a bitch.
Life is good. I got money. I got a belt, dude. Everything is good. But like, you couldn't pay me to go fucking relive my life. Like, you said, hey, Sean, you want to go hit the restart button? Like, fuck you.
Really?
Fuck no.
But what if you got to a place one day where you were able to like be, because at a certain point, I think like people from a tough environment become inspirations for people from a tough environment,
Oh yeah, no, I mean, I get guys like will call me crying.
Yeah.
I mean, I've heard some of the shit you've got, man. You get some crazy shit too, dude.
Yeah, we get some guys that have been through a lot of stuff, dude, and the guys that are perverts, everything.
Hey, look at that guy. That's me.
Wait.
Oh my God.
Theo Von be saying some shit.
Dude. This is you before the dude, because you had your motorcycle accident.
Yeah.
You think after your motorcycle accident, you became a different guy? You think?
So when I was younger, I was like a pseudo white supremacist.
Huh?
Yeah, right. Fucking believe that, right? Who would have thought that?
I mean,
I was like the pseudo white supremacist. I'm talking about like, let's just say like 6 to like.
dude, a lot of that. Yeah, we all go through that.
We all go through that as a white man. Yeah. Anyway, so I was like, I'll tell you why I look like in that photo. So I was like, dude, I mean, it was rough, man. Like, I mean, I got kicked out of high school for hate crimes.
Did you really?
Yeah. I didn't graduate high school. I didn't graduate elementary school. That if kids miss a certain amount of school, the parents get go to jail. Mm-hmm. So me in like 3rd grade, just ditching school, being a fucking idiot, staying home to watch a porn box. Like, I'm sorry, man. I'm thinking about the porn box shit.
It's all right, dude.
So you got at home, you watching the porn box, the communal one. And then, like, all of a sudden, my mom gets a call, like a letter in the mail saying, hey, if Sean doesn't go to school, you can go to jail. So now she has a choice, homeschool my kid, she had a full-time job, or go to jail.
Damn.
So my little Mowgli ass, I'm like the little wild one, dude. They put my ass homeschooled. I didn't go to school. I didn't read. I don't think I learned how to read until I became an adult, I was homeschooled, dude. Imagine, I wasn't socialized, bro. I was like a dog that you have to go let people pet, Like, nobody.
And where was this at? Where were you guys
From
living
Inland
at?
Empire.
In Inland Empire.
So I go back to school.
Ritzy.
Yeah, so now I'm like in 7th grade, and my mom's like, we should probably put this kid back to school, right? Fucking worst thing she could have did. So
and did you ever, you had some education at that point.
I mean, but it's hard. I've never, like, they try to hold me back in kindergarten. Like, yeah. I mean, I was like 0, dude. Like, thank God for computers, man. So.
Nah, real shit, bro. That shit got bad, bro. You could have, like, damn, bro. Shit, he the champ, so I can tell you can listen, bro. You don't need school, right? You can get some fucking money on like him and knock somebody the fuck out. He ain't really knock him out, but he almost did. But you know who I'm talking about? It's Radasanya. We ain't gonna get too personal about this shit. You feel me?
Anyways, I go to 7th grade and I get kicked out of school for like a hate crime. So what they do is
did you really do it or not?
I mean, I probably just called somebody a or drop the N-bomb. Like, it was probably, it was like, but it's also a different time, bro. It's different fucking time. Like, racism was way more common back in 20 years ago.
Yeah.
So anyways, I get put in this thing where they isolate you. They put you in a group that they let you in school like 2 hours later and they let you out like 2 hours earlier.
Yeah.
So they try to keep you from the kids. So I started ditching again. I got homeschooled again in middle school. I went back into high school. 9th grade, I got kicked out of school for a hate crime. I think I don't know, I beat up some or something. I mean, I beat up a guy and made. I don't hate fucking gays.
Yeah, no, I don't hate anybody. I don't think I don't know. There's a couple of people that I really don't fucking like. Boy,
but like, I had a lot of I had a lot of fucking trauma.
You had a lot of anger though.
Yeah, I had a lot of trauma growing up. I had this piece of shit grandfather. He was super racist, big white man.
Did he like you at all, you think, though?
No, he did. He did. But, like, you're a kid with a piece of shit father, and, like, you just gravitate towards anything masculine. And like, there's a big old white racist redneck and I'm angry. So next thing I know, dude, I'm like,
Right. You're just saying racist shit you heard at the house.
Yeah, exactly. So I get kicked out. And then I started training like ninth grade. I started training. And then, dude, like, I realized I wasn't a racist. I was just angry. I mean, I'll never forget, dude. I always tell people the first day I trained, I got the shit kicked out of me, covered in blood, bro. Like, first moment in my life I ever felt happiness. First moment in my fucking life I ever felt happiness. Getting shit kicked out of me. Just all the anger, it went gone.
Why do you think a lot of it just comes out when you're, because I had a moment where I was I was just training jiu-jitsu for a while, and there would be times after the end of class where I would just kind of start like just so much emotion would come out.
Yeah, all the anger. But I mean, again, dude, like, why I got so mad Dreykus, like I went through like pretty severe trauma as a kid, like pretty fucked up trauma. Where like I could sit there and joke about it, but I mean, dude, I remember I've told the story once, dude. Like I was in probably 3rd, 4th grade, and fuck, man, I used to always sleep in my mom's room because I thought my dad was gonna kill my mom. So like I would like sleep by the door. I'd sleep
to make sure she was all right.
Yeah, I'd sleep under the bed. I'd sleep by the door because I thought my dad was gonna kill my mom. So like one day, dude, it was so fucked up. Like it was just got a bad fight, like 3rd, 4th grade, and my dad's like, fuck that. He's not sleeping in here tonight. He's not, like, kick him out. And so I like army crawl under the bed and I'm sleeping under the bed, right?
Under the bed?
I'm like laying on the bed, like just laying underneath the bed, like as they're fighting. Cause I think my dad's gonna kill my mom.
Wow. He was that violent?
Yeah, he's just a coward, So anyways, like, I mean, we had like dogs, we're white trash and the house was like flea infested.
You have a dog under there with you?
No dog was there with me. But I remember laying under the bed and like fleas were just like jumping all over me, and I'm like, and I think there might have been like a dildo next to me. I shit you not, dude.
Oh man, so that sucks.
We had this kind of like orange looking carpet. So picture like me, like 3rd, 4th grade, laying under a bed, fleas jumping all over me. There's a fucking like dildo next to me.
Yeah, it sounds like a Japanese game
like
show.
Who puts a dildo underneath the bed, bro? It's not sanitary. Put it in your fucking drawer.
Yeah, at least put it in a drawer that has a bunch of gum and coins in it.
Yeah, under the bed with the fleas.
Yeah, dude.
So
Damn,
anyways,
that's scary. Dude.
So anyways, my dad gets on top of my mom. She says, like, I remember he said, like, I'm gonna kill you. I'm gonna fucking kill you tonight. Maybe it was just rough sex. We don't know at this moment, right?
And you were under the bed?
I'm under the bed. So he starts strangling her, and I get out. And the only thing I could see is a guitar. I just fucking crack him in the head, call the cops. And then I run down the street, calls the cop, gets arrested. My dumbass mom bailed him out of jail.
Oh.
But it's like, I mean, even that, like, that was like, I wouldn't even say that's tip of the iceberg. I mean, I remember like being a little kid, so I would always miss school because my dad would get home drunk, start drinking at like 6. He would get home at like 7 and like just be up until like 3 a.m, just like tell my mom, tell my mom she's a whore, he's gonna kill her. Like, and I remember I used to like,
what a loser, huh?
Oh, piece
sorry
of
to
shit.
say that about your dad.
No,
but
he
that's
died
fucking lame.
piece of shit, dude. He died of cancer. But anyways,
he's dying of cancer now.
Yeah, he died of cancer. Yeah, fucking, hell.
Probably from the hate inside of him building up. I hate to say that. He
was just drugs, dude. Lots of drugs, pain pills. Why I don't do drugs? So I remember like I used to sit there and just kind of like hug my mom's leg in the kitchen.
Mm-hmm.
Like we had this little nook and she would like go in the nook and I would just sit there like all night long by like the feet of my mom.
Yo, I'm sorry I ain't saying that. I'm just so locked in what he's saying. This shit deep. My man really going through something, bro. And I hope he whooped that nigga ass. You feel what I'm saying? He gonna hop in his fucking bag. You ain't. I don't know how to say it. The Drake is something. I think how you say it.
Mom and my dad like, oh, I'm gonna fucking kill you and this and that. And I'll never forget, like he would talk about like burn her face with acid. And mind you, I'm in elementary school. I'm in elementary school, right? So like.
So that's a lot of responsibility then you feel probably just to like take care of your mom.
Oh, yeah. No, he'd always tell her that like, if you cheat on me, and she probably was cheating on him. If you cheat on me, I'm going to like cut you up and put you in a bottle of acid and bury you. So now you fast forward this, like I don't go to school. I'm up till 3 a.m. And I couldn't stay awake in school. Like, so like, I remember I was like in 2nd grade. And I kept falling asleep at my desk. And my teacher took my desk away from me and she made me like stand up. And so I'm like, fuck you. Being a little kid, I just went and fell asleep on the ground. And mind you, like the school system's like, oh, Sean, like he's just a bad kid. They don't realize I'm up till 3 o'clock in the morning. Like, you know, late. I mean, fuck, dude. I remember.
It's hard to stay up late and learn.
Dude, I remember like laying in bed. Like I remember I stopped believing in God, man. Like fucking, like I had fucking, yeah, it's crazy shit, dude. Crazy shit, man.
Yeah. It's okay, man. It's a lot of that sad, dude. I used to be scared at night. Like, I used to stand up. Like, I heard when I was a kid that, like, if you peed around your, like, animals could pee somewhere that other animals wouldn't come. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about? Huh?
Yeah, man. I got it.
Have you ever heard that? Yeah, I'm sorry, bud.
So, man.
I'm sorry, buddy.
That's all good, dude.
We don't have to talk, man. I can just sit here with you for a minute.
Yo, Theo thorough as shit. He like a big brother, yo.
Sometimes it just comes out.
Oh, no, dude. Like, I remember I have a hole in my gum. Yeah, when I was a kid, I used to scratch my gum, and I have a hole in my gum. You know,
Just from being nervous and stuff?
nah, just anxiety, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, even to this day. Yeah. I mean, the day, dude, like, I'm a grown-ass man. I don't give a fuck. I mean, you could post this. I don't care.
Oh, dude, I don't have any.
No, it's all good, dude. I mean, it is what it is, dude. Like, it is what it is. Like, people understand. Like, when I talk about, like, oh, I'd kill a man, it's like, you don't understand, dude. Like, when you go through that level of trauma, like, you just view the world differently, you know? So it's like, I have a hole in my gum because I'd have so much anxiety as a kid, and I would just scratch my gum until, like, I mean, just blood, you know? And, you know, you're in pre-elementary school. You don't know why you're doing it.
Yeah.
Yeah, fucking A. I mean, I remember, like, you know, like, you don't even know what it is when you're a kid. When you're really talking about suicide, like, being a little kid, like, laying in bed, like, just, like, man, I'm just fucking, I'm done with this shit. You know, like, there can't be a God.
No, it makes me sad.
Yeah, it's fucked up, dude.
No, it just makes me sad that a kid has to feel that way, you know?
Yeah, so, like,
Any kid.
whenever Dreykus goes on there and, like, he jokes about that shit,
Right.
it's like, dude, you have no idea. Yeah, I mean, and this is, like, as a comedian, you got to joke about trauma. Like, people think, like, I joke about all this shit. Like, you know, as we're laughing, like, you got to joke about it. If you don't, like, how do you process that? You know, how do you process that kind of abuse? I mean, I'll never forget my brother, we were, like, upstairs once, and he taped knives to his fucking leg. I mean, we're talking elementary school. He was going to go sit on the couch with my dad and stab him, dude. Like, you know, it's like that level of shit, you know?
Yeah.
Makes you kind of want to kill a man, but yeah, you fucking, I mean, we've all gone through shit, you know?
Your brother a pretty nice guy?
Yeah, he's all right, you know, he's a close friend.
Yeah.
It's like, it just gives you, like, just shit you can't fucking deal with. But yeah, man, life's good. I make a lot of money now. I'm happy, but, you know.
Did you think, like, because, yeah, I remember being so scared when I was a kid. Like, I was saying, like, I remember hearing that, like, animals, if an animal peed somewhere, another animal wouldn't come. So I would stand up on my bed at night and I would pee around my bed in a circle because I was afraid that things were going to get me.
No shit. Who were you afraid? Like, any particular? Just
everything. I mean, I was just afraid of everything.
Well, I mean, you didn't really grow up with a dad, you know, like, I understand.
Yeah, I just didn't have anybody just teach me about anything. I was just like, felt like I don't know. I think I felt worthless, probably. Yeah. But then I think.
Well, not having a dad's rough, dude. Like, I mean, you had a dad, but, like.
Yeah, but I think not having somebody, like, communicate with you or fucking treat you, I don't know. I don't know what it was, but I was just really scared.
Yeah.
That's why I think when I see a lot of you guys, like, I think there's a lot of guys out there who, fuck, I wish I could have been even able to defend myself in my neighborhood or anything. Like, I didn't have anybody to look out. I just didn't. So I think, you know, you see guys
up, man.
like you guys, it's like at least, you know, even though you're fighting each other, it's still like.
Well, you got to learn it. You got to want to be violent. I mean, there's some guys like John Jones who's just he's a fucking athlete. You know, he's just like, there's a lot of athletes, and there's guys like me who were like, if it wasn't for fighting, bro, I'd be in jail. Like it's not like to have like, you don't understand. Like I truly have a deep down urge to kill somebody. Like I can't, it doesn't go away. Like I just like, I don't know what it is, man. Like, you know, you just think like, yeah, it's fucked up, dude. You know, so like when I train, it gives me tools to process it. But like, there's definitely something inside me that like tells me that like the moment I take someone's life, and now mind you, we could probably agree that it's because you have so much trauma and you're victimized that like that's your way of like protecting you and saying that if you go and kill somebody, like you'll be happy. And I would if you could let me kill a man, like happy as I can't, but
Right. Some places.
some places, right? But you know, you're
pull up in Memphis.
But, yeah.
You can do what you want.
But see, I don't know. Like a lot of times, I don't know what it's like to talk to normal people.
Yeah.
I have some people who know exactly what it's like, who've been molested, who've been abused, you know, and it's like, I have some people who know, you know, been beat up. These people know what it's like, but to go talk to the average person, like, man, you just don't know. It's like some people do, but you don't know what it's like to be able to like, the only thing like that would make me happy is the fucking literally cave in your fucking skull. And like, the only thing that I truly want is the fucking like
make somebody hurt.
Fucking hurt. Yes. You know, and then the problem is like, it makes me volatile. So I don't really, even to this day, like I don't go out much.
You can't trust yourself, probably.
I can't trust myself.
Damn. That was some deep shit. If y'all want to watch that shit, bro, go hop on the pod. That shit an hour long, man.